And we're back.
Portcullis falls, everyone dies.
Very good. Looks like we lost about a minute there, where the little dog that Thing summoned with his spell pulled out the stick thing, we lifted the portcullis, and we passed through.
That doesn't sound nearly as entertaining for me.
Well, you may feel free to embellish as you see fit.
And Miyazaki had to do a little dance.
Oh yeah, the little dance was also important.
That was me dancing.
Dancing. Dancing.
All right, so you're on the other side of the portcullis, in a room with a dead guy in armor.
Can we check out the dead guy in armor?
Detect magic.
Not magical. Oh, I suppose, did you detect magic in the big rift siphon room?
He did.
You did.
Strong aura, the entire room.
I perceive.
I was a little worried about going blind there, but
Not quite overpowering.
You should always be worried about that, Gary the Elf, the things you do in camp at night.
why do you think I have these?
Exactly, it's all the friction making your hands burst into flames.
The gods are always watching.
I perceived for 28 for the skeleton to see if there was anything around and about it.
Nothing in particular. The armor is rusty, but still seems to be quite good, and indeed a very good make, very adjustable. And
Is it Nike?
is it Nike?
Ancient Thessalonian plate.
What?
Nike. Adidas.
It's Nike, not Nike.
Swoosh.
So,
Anyway.
is it masterworky?
It is masterwork, but it currently has the broken condition until repaired.
Thing, fix this, will you? Can you mend that?
I can mend. I don't think that's enough for broken, though.
He can only mend items that weigh up to his caster.
Oh. So, £4,000.
Huh.
What kind of armor is it?
It's half plate.
It's worth a pretty penny, then, I think.
Size for human.
Human.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you'd have to spend a fee to get adjusted, except maybe for Nearmore, but he's not likely to wear it.
Okay.
I'm not sure any of you are likely to wear it, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we even care?
Well, we might want to get it fixed so that we can sell it. It depends on the cost of repairing it is worth the investment when we come to finally sell it on.
Shall we leave it here for now and then come back, collect it on our way out?
Sure, I've added it to the party inventory.
I think technically I can wear, up to medium armor, that's right. But,
Half plate is actually heavy, though, isn't it?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Plus, I really don't want a lot more dex penalty.
Big dex penalty.
All right, there is a door to the north.
Want to check it out, Masaki?
Yes, I want to check it out. A 24. I'm checking that door so good. I can't move myself because I'm frightened that I'll ruin the little group moving.
Do you want me to move you?
Yeah, I'll let. How is the mover?
Boom.
Mover.
As far as you can tell, it seems to be a normal, unlocked, untrapped door.
That's what he always says.
Yeah, right.
I don't
will.
think you guys have faced an actual trap door yet, though, have you?
Just
No,
the burning
well,
Secretary
we've
one.
had actually doors with traps on, which is kind of worrying.
It's been the traps have been statues and stuff.
It's been fairly trap light all around.
I am even more nervous of this door now, so I'm going to take extra double care of checking it.
Roll the hinges.
It seems to be a regular door.
Okay.
Does it open in or
Don't
out?
hear anything in particular from beyond it. I suppose it opens into this room. Sure.
You don't sound convinced there, Lockhart.
They never put where the door opens on the maps.
No, you're right. It's true. And yet players always ask that.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be vitally important sometimes.
Right? Vital.
Serious tactics.
Maybe it slides upwards into the ceiling
We open the door.
with a noise.
It's just a short corridor and another door.
Detect magic.
No magic is detected.
Masaki Moo.
Masaki Moo, what the hell? Hey, when you start giving nicknames to my role-playing characters, you need to, like...
Are we crossing a boundary?
Masaki-san.
23. That was for checking for traps in the surrounding environs to the door.
Environs?
Environs. I know big words, me.
Environs.
All right. You don't detect any traps. However, you do kind of hear movement from beyond, and a kind of gribbly sort of growling sound as well.
Gribbly growling.
Yes.
That's the worst kind of growling.
Oh, we took out a hellhound without much trouble. What else could face us?
Alright, are we ready?
Shit demon.
We prepare for combat. Draw weapons, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Open the door.
Oh.
We open the door and shout, boo!
We open the door, push Brunsk into... Oh, no.
The hell are they, Lockhart?
Stone tables line the sides of this room. Atop them are battered iron cages of various sizes, many of which hold the skeletal remains of various occupants. A number of these have been forcibly wrenched open and lie in ruins. These creatures seem to be composed of half-formed body parts. They stand on 2 monstrous legs. A mouthful of jagged teeth dominates the creature's bulbous head. Its veins pulse just beneath transparent flesh. It looks...
Sinspawn?
There is indeed a slight resemblance to the sin spawn you've seen from afar.
No.
Ah,
Here you go, Gary
three
the Elf.
heads. Three heads for
Exactly,
the...
there you go. Metagaming Gary the Elf. These are the 3 heads you were after.
To be perfectly honest, though, unless you had the entire body, it probably wouldn't be able to identify them as sin spawn.
The hell is it? It's weird looking. What does that leg connect to? What?
It's like wrongly formed sin spawn or something, or just leftover bits, or...
Oh well, we can wail on it just the same. I guess we're going into combat. Are they somehow caged?
No, these have broken out of the cage.
Hooray! They have broken out of their cage.
Initiatives. 11!
11! Sorry. Sorry, don't hurt me.
My initiative button is broken. Please may I roll it again? Oh, do I get a +1 for the
You do.
Oh yeah, so 12 for me.
So that's 10 for me.
And I get a 9, or therefore a 10.
I forgot
Wow,
that.
we suck on initiative, apparently.
Wow, I'm top of the chart so far.
We get the drop on something.
Yay, Brunsk.
Has a 16. And these things are going on a 9.
Wow, it's speedy all round, people.
Would these things likely have the standard sin spawn weaknesses and...
You'll have to make me a knowledge arcana aberration.
Well, the standard sin
Aberration
spawn
would be
weaknesses.
dungeoneering, actually.
Because I rolled really well on sin spawn when the...
These are not sin spawn, though. They're something.
Oh, they're flesh dregs.
26, 27 actually, with the statues closing.
So, they do indeed have some effects of sin spawn. They have spell resistance. You got very high. I can pretty much tell you most of it. They're immune to mind-affecting effects because their mind isn't exactly formed. they also have a sinful bite as well, and sin sense, so they're very, very similar to sin spawn in general. All right, so we have...
I don't like them.
So spell resistance, but not any particular damage resistance.
No.
That's what we like to hear.
If you have macros, make sure you're adding your +1s to everything. That you
Right.
roll. 'Cause
So, we start off with Brunsk. Well, Brunsk knows how this works. He dutifully steps forward,
Explodes in a little blue circle.
and he tries to slam his shield into it. Yes! No,
Oh.
not
Just
much
a
damage.
5.
That's right, he didn't touch the statue even.
A little bit of its transparent flesh pops off of an arm. It still seems functional. Gary the Elf.
Go, Gary the Elf, go!
Sure.
Time for the big guns, Gary the Elf.
Well, they're not in shape for burning hands, so I guess I will sword the thing.
Gary the Elf's getting all bolshy. He's like, cha! I don't know what's going on with that. Good
Yeah,
work, Gary the
swing
Elf.
that sword around quite a
Wait,
bit.
that was the wrong macro.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
the wrong die.
Try again, Gary the Elf.
Oh!
Gary the Elf fixing his die rolls somehow in the brain. Natural
Not
20,
too
Gary the
far,
Elf.
but
Doesn't confirm, but it hits.
for 5 points.
All right. Some more half-formed body parts are sliced off of it. Nearmore's turn.
Oh, I guess I better get into combat and help Gary the Elf guard his flank from the charge that's incoming.
What room is this?
In fact, I may sidestep and just engage this one directly.
C22.
I engage this one. I exploit its weaknesses. 27.
You do.
Thank God it's not a challenge rating 17 creature. 2 hit. This is going to be +3. 14. Hit.
Ooh, wow.
This is +1 to damage.
Well, yeah, probably not too dexterous in the shape they're in.
12 damage.
All right. You punch off an arm. Good thing it had an extra.
Ooh.
Next is Masaki. Just so you know, since you are acting before them, they are currently sneak attackable.
Get him.
Hallelujah. Okay. So I need to get behind this first one.
You don't even need to get behind it.
How-
Oh, but you can now. You can technically maneuver through them because they can't attack of opportunity you because it's not their turn yet.
Okay.
She can only move 30 feet and still attack, though.
6. You could end up flanking with Brunsk, but that puts you in a very bad position.
What, like there?
You could go 1 north of there, but it puts you in a bad position. Or you could go and attack the one I'm on, so whatever you like. Go for it.
I'll attack the one that you're on.
Yeah?
There.
Yeah.
And I can sneak attack it?
Yeah. It hasn't gone yet. It's called flat-footed.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you're so fast that it's like, oh! And gets like a sword through its face.
So it's just a regular to hit though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm hitting,
Plus
and
1.
I've got my +1. I'm gonna do combat expertise and power attack because there is no such thing as overkill.
Exactly. Just enough kill. You with all this swangy stuff that you're doing. Ooh.
Why didn't you eat it? And it was crap.
And that's counting your statue +1?
Yep.
8 + 1 - 1 - 1.
And I just put it in like that so that I would
Well,
know.
that's fine.
It is unfortunate, but you miss it.
I know. That's crap.
Boo.
Poop. Well,
All
I've
right.
got to roll a 5 sometime.
Flesh dregs, number 1, 2, 3.
Number 1 scrambles on its arms, charging forwards towards Masaki.
Ick.
No, don't get me.
A 19.
No. Well, I have power attack, so I get +1 to my AC. Which makes
Combat
combat
expertise.
expertise. So what is your AC then? Is it?
my AC is normally 17, so it's currently 18. Do I get +1 for the? Ah.
Hard luck, little dude.
Close. So it does.
You are combat expertise in and knowing what it does, nerd girl.
4 points of damage and.
Some kind of creepy stave.
No, thank you.
And
No, thank you. No, please.
bits of, let's see. Let's say acid. Acid is good. Bits of acid kind of appear from its saliva, and you take an additional 4 points of damage.
Is that a random thing you just did?
Slightly random. I had to choose what energy damage.
And can it change from round to round?
Yes.
And it has control over what it is.
Streg has a Sin Bite. A Wrath Flesh Strig's Bite delivers energy damage to creatures' attacks. Any creature that takes damage from a Wrath Flesh Strig's Bite attacks takes an additional 1d4 points of energy damage. Flesh Strig's choice.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I want one of those.
Positive energy.
That's interesting. Okay.
All right, so Flesh Drag number 2 has a choice. We will say 1 is Nearmore.
Bring it. I smacked the
Nearmore.
crap out of you.
A 12 will miss.
Hopefully.
The other Flesh Drag also has a choice. 1 is Gary. Goes for Brunsk.
Yay!
Yay.
Mrs. Brunsk.
Yay, also yay.
Brunsk's turn.
Hey, Mrs. Thing.
How's I say?
2 hits. 2 damage. It's pretty much Brunsk double hits it and pulverizes the thing.
Woo.
Gary the Elf.
Go, Gary the Elf, go.
What the hell?
Gary the Elf is very ballsy.
15.
Yes, you'll hit.
Go, Gary the Combat Elf.
For 6 points.
Woo.
That curse hasn't been very restrictive to you, has it?
He's almost kind of outweighed it now, hasn't he? He's still at -4, but he's a +4 basically now.
Nearmore's turn.
I exploit its weaknesses. 15.
You do so.
I flurry it. +3 to this. 25. And 13.
The 13 will miss.
12 damage.
It is also pulverized.
Bang. Taketh that.
Misaki's turn.
I shall try and hit.
Nearmore. I mean,
You can 5-foot step to flank this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-foot step opposite Gary Saurus.
It's opposite there. That's
Yep.
right. Okay, and it's
except on opposite day.
In which case, it's anywhere but there.
Yeah.
so I'll try and hit the same way I did last time.
Now you're +2 because you're flanking.
Okay.
+1 for the statue.
So
Are you power attacking or combat expertising?
Yeah.
She is.
so it's 19 to hit.
That will
Right.
hit.
Kick its ass.
This is probably
Both
getting
of them.
obliterated too, because it does the full power
Okay,
attack damage.
So what's the damage again?
1d10 plus 2d6 plus
I've got it written down somewhere.
6
That's,
plus 7.
It's the thing I forgot on my sheet. So
6 if she's using the silver.
Yeah, but oh yeah, 6 if she's using a silver one.
1d10 plus 2d6.
Yes.
2d6 plus 6 if it's silver, 7 if it's your normal sword.
6. Oh, and probably plus 1 for the...
That's included in the 6.
Okay, so 20 damage then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chop!
There is so little of it left.
Which one was that, number 2 or number 3?
I think that was number 2.
Okay.
Misaki, your health bar is looking a little low. Do you need some healing action?
I sick.
Masaki, your health bar is looking a
That
little
little green thing floating above your head. Isn't it good everyone bought that health bar magic item that floats like an iron stone?
That's right. Does that make you a quest giver?
It's not a yellow one.
Get 7 back.
Thank you. And then I just go back to my thing and put the plus 7 in the thing. Okay, that worked out pretty good.
Boom. Hey, you're looking better. Your little green bar is...
Blink.
Nerd.
Here, eat this apple.
I found a Pinterest of somebody that turned their bathroom into a Mario Brothers thing, and they painted like blocks on the walls and everything, and they posed underneath them so it looked like they were hitting their heads on them.
Awesome.
Nice.
It was like full 360 bathroom. Like,
That's funny.
all completely painted, floor, ceiling, everything. Like the Mario thing. I'll have to find it for you later.
Tremendous.
It's amazing. We kicked their asses pretty good, actually.
We did that.
Search them for good things and, poison glands and...
In their weird pocket. You're so creepy.
If they have a poison gland, it was probably destroyed in the carnage of Bruns, Nearmore, and Misaki.
those iron stones that are embedded in each flesh drag and...
No iron stones.
Okay.
There's teeth. Some of them fuse together into one large tooth.
I need to add sneak attack to my...
I will collect a few of those. That has a nice arcane freak show type of...
All right. You collect some flesh drag sin spawn teeth. Anything else?
Search the room. Did we search the room?
I have not searched the room
Or did we
yet.
search the dregs? Search the room. 13.
I like mine better.
What you got?
Tables and
31.
cages.
Searching the room, there's not really anything particularly valuable here. Clearly some sort of specimen area. Nothing really kept here. Cages, bones, maybe a few identification tags with Thassalon runes.
Take those.
They're just things like some combination of numbers. So this one was specimen 123.
Yes. Legend speaks of specimen 123.
Oh, you're funny. You wouldn't be able to tell by looking, but you are quite funny.
All right. Up to the next door.
Shall we rank up? Do we want to take these for that lady eventually?
These
They're
ones,
recognizable heads.
their heads aren't nearly as. I mean, some of them are basically half formed. There's literally.
Oh,
half
she was
the
a
jaw.
taxidermist, wasn't she? I keep thinking
Yeah.
she was a scientist that wanted to study them.
Yeah. That's a kind of scientist.
I mean, you won't know for sure unless you take them, but they wouldn't strike you as being anywhere near that sin spawn that you left in the cage.
Right.
It's like possibly if she wants to take the works using parts of all three of them, she might be able to get a stitched together sin spawn head.
Stitched together sin spawn head.
Yes.
There's only going to be that one sin spawn or two in this whole thing, so we can't possibly complete that side quest.
Funny.
All right. as Misaki stands looking at the door, she does notice this one has a lock in it.
Oh my god, it's like the first locked door.
Holy
Is the
cow.
lock engaged? Or just dating?
It would seem to be.
Hang on, I was macroing.
You take magic.
Why is there a locked door? We have a key. Where do we have a key from?
We got that crystal thing, crystal-ish key from the fountain up by the Lord Baz's.
Yeah.
Did we think it was a working key? Or was it like an ornamental key? I can't remember.
It certainly appeared more ornamental. It was kind of made out of crystal, or technically a sky metal. In any event, it doesn't seem correctly sized for this one.
Okay. And we haven't got any more keys or any of any kind, have we? Just, I think that was it.
We only have a knockwill and key.
Yeah.
Okay. I get to pick a lock.
I'm detecting magic while she does this.
That's disabled device,
nothing,
right?
Nothing magical. Yeah, it's disabled device.
Yeah. 22.
It is rather tricky. You'll have to spend a little more time at it.
Wow.
Can I take 20 to do it?
You can.
So that'll be 34 then.
Yes. You're able to open it up eventually. Who's opening the door?
I'll open the
If
door.
oh, okay, I was going to say, I guess if I'm...
Unless you want to do it. Happy for you to.
Well, if I'm sat picking it, then...
That doesn't mean you actually have to turn the handle, but yes, go for it if you want to. I'll be there with you.
It would be churlish of me to pick it and then stand up and walk away and say, well, you can open it. But I probably could.
Go for it, whatever you like.
I'll open it.
All right.
I'm brave.
A bronze plaque, green with corrosion and inscribed with spiky runes, hangs above a door to the southeast. So basically above the door you're walking through.
Okay.
Did the door have a number?
The door itself did not have a number. There is
Okay.
this bronze plaque above it.
Okay.
Read the runes.
Oh,
Exclusive
God.
runes.
Are you crazy? Did you not learn anything from the game, the other game, Pathfinder game we were playing, Mr. Read Everything?
They are...
You didn't read things because then you couldn't go crazy.
Exactly.
This isn't Call of Cthulhu. Mostly.
They are written in Thessalonian, and they read, "Do not leave cages open."
Sage advice.
Awesome.
Is this plaque dismountable?
I suppose it would be. Bit of effort, but...
You're taking the plaque.
Have you not seen how popular like distressed vintage signage is right now?
Yeah. Be totally hot in the marketplace.
That's funny.
I thought ours might have arrived today, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang above my bunk.
That's so funny.
Put it outside your character's bedrooms. Do not leave cages open. That would be mean putting it above only Misaki's room, though.
Yeah. Well, in case she ever goes back to that bar.
Oh, my bar, my gilded bird cage or whatever it's called. Gilded cage?
The Gilded Cage, I believe.
And somebody that wanted to build you your own gilded cage.
Oh hell yeah.
With a sex swing.
Yeah. I'm not seeing a problem.
Yeah.
If it's gilded cage and sex swing versus creepy dungeon with hellspawn, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for the gilded cage.
Who says they're mutually exclusive?
Right.
Yeah. Gilded cage with hellspawn in it.
Is there anything else in this room?
Not in particular. Just seems sort of a warning chamber, some sort of preparation room before going into the specimen room.
The specimen room.
See, if we just wandered around, I wouldn't have had to cast that summon monster.
Right.
No thing, you're not allowed.
Yeah, whatever was just said.
I'm guessing the dog was trying to probably eat the visitor.
Ah.
Yeah, probably. We'll go with that.
Or the person that they keep locked up in the other part of the house
Was trying to escape.
Yeah.
Oh, Mumbles.
Oh, I like that. Mumbles.
To the next door.
Sorry, just that reminded me of that one Treehouse of Horror Simpsons episode where they had the good and bad Bart who were separated at birth.
Oh,
At the end of it, Bart's just up there. He's like, "Oh, I want to eat supper too." Now, honey, just eat your fish heads.
I don't think I remember that one.
Are you up on Ogloff, fancy lady?
Hmm?
Oh.
Have you been corrupted by Thing into reading Oglef?
Oglef.
Oglaf. I don't know. However it's pronounced. That one naughty comic Thing was linking to.
Oh, no, I don't. Anybody that sends me a link basically gets told to sod off. I never click on them. Although I did click on the one Hal sent me today, which was for a dancing pony.
That,
It was very disturbing.
it was disturbing, I thought.
But good, but disturbing.
Good, but very disturbing.
Except it was moonwalking.
It was.
It was moonwalking.
It was weird, but good. But weird.
So, are you exiting the room or going backwards and walking by the rift siphon?
What do you think, Liz?
Go west, young man.
Yeah, may as well carry on going.
It's peaceful there?
I suppose I'll reveal a little bit more now that you're there.
We probably should have put down the portcullis and closed that one door just to make sure, you know, more things that come out of the rift don't wander freely, but meh.
So, where'd you head?
Do you want to check that door and we'll head through it? Or have
South
we
one.
Sure. Which one? The south one?
Yeah.
Where am I looking? Show me where I'm looking.
We're moving the party now. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, okay. I saw it. I shall check it. Oh, low for me, 21.
Ooh.
It's bad.
You do not believe the door is trapped?
I do not believe the door is trapped.
Ah,
Is the door locked?
Technically, the contact poison isn't really a trap, more as a coating.
Super
That's
glue is
fine.
not technically a trap either. It's just a, well, it probably is a trap technically.
Medical adhesive.
Exactly. That's what they did to my neck. I didn't have any stitches. They just super glued it together.
All right, so
So you know. There's not supposed to be resounding silence when I say stuff like that. It just makes me sound like a dick.
oh,
but it's creepy.
Not creepy.
It's super glue in the body.
Not in the body. It was on the body. And it's creepier than the fact that it was super gluing a wound closed that housed a big metal plate and 4 screws.
It's all creepy.
And slivers of bone that potentially didn't come from me.
But it's made of shark cartilage, and
Made of shark cartilage?
no. Some of the fake skin they were making for a while was shark cartilage. And a few other things.
Oink.
Interesting. So,
Oink.
are you heading through the door?
yes.
If there's a perceivable room on the other side, yeah, not just a gate.
Yeah, let's open it first before we step through, just in case.
It's a cube. And there's no cube
weird,
I
there.
love that movie.
God, I hate
Okay,
that.
we'll come to this point and look down both of these corridors.
What? Let's see. Ah, I moved. The map.
Stairs up or down, Lockhart?
Stairs down.
It's all down from here.
Right. What do you think? Should we finish up this section before we head west?
Sure.
We head south and round this corner.
Strangers in the night.
Pop.
God damn it. Is that a double door?
Ooh.
Indeed.
Double dog door, yeah.
Bad.
Double door. Do I have to roll twice to look through that one?
Boom.
Detect magic.
This is a big level, Lockhart.
It's massive.
It is indeed.
And there's all this XP we left, like that sin spawn up above that we'd be 5th level by now if, you know.
Didn't we get the XP for the sin spawn we ignored?
You know, I can't recall.
I think if you killed
I'm
it,
not sure I did.
I think if you killed it in the cage, you still wouldn't get anything.
25.
You're going to learn some lessons on how to kill sin spawn that way.
The door does not appear to be trapped. And, you don't hear anything in particular beyond it either.
Hmm.
Is it locked?
No.
I take extra care of this door because we don't see many double doors, so I'm aware that it could lead to a different kind of room. Like, is there anything other different about the door other than it's a double door? Like, is it stone
No.
like the other ones?
It's stone like the others.
You just probably need to wheel a bigger cage through here.
All right, lads, have at it.
Open the door.
That's what she said.
Water?
2 flights of steps descend into a wide pool of murky water in this room.
Oh, sure, it's water.
Carved to look like coiling tentacles, support the vaulted roof, rising from the pool to the north and the south.
Where's the monster?
In the water.
Of course it is.
Detect magic.
You don't see a monster.
Detect monster. I cast detect monster.
Room number?
Room number C24.
Monster 5.
Thing you do not detect any particular magic. Neither does Gary the Elf.
Hmm.
Are you going
Back
forward or
time.
back?
So now we gotta toss a piece of rations out into the water and see what eats it.
How
What do you
deep,
need a pony for?
how deep does it look? Is there any loose masonry I can lob in it?
Not in particular. This area is fairly preserved.
It's just that I'm seeing on the opposite side there appears to be loose masonry on the floor.
That is the opposite side.
We could go around to those stairs opposite and see if they lead down here, but yeah, probably not.
Don't you have like 100 copper pieces on you?
Yeah, like 500 billion copper pieces on us. I'll chuck a couple of coppers into the water.
Mind you,
You'll get arrested.
Is it murky, you said?
it is murky. I'm not sure how...
So that's not going to help.
Yeah, you can't really determine from sound.
I could cast light on one of the copper pieces, but it probably wouldn't
There you
pierce
go.
the mark.
Let's do it. Try it.
That was almost like science.
Does that cost you a spell?
All right.
Not to... Or
Well,
stick-
essentially, it'll put out your current light source. If you're... Were
I
you
can
using
turn up
light
the
or
lantern.
you were using a lantern, weren't you?
We had a lamp at the moment, I think.
Okay. So the thing is, you can only have one light active at a time.
Yeah.
So, you cast a spell on, you plop it in. Difficult to tell, because you're not exactly sure how murky the water is, but the light is still somewhat visible. Potentially a range of 5 to 15 feet, or maybe 20 even.
Hmm. So, swimmable-ish, except for whatever's going to attack us in the water.
Shall we try?
I'm not sure I understand. Hang on.
I'll climb up on Brunska's shoulders and then... Oh. Forwards!
Check that it's water. Stick my toe in or
Oh, okay.
my hand. It's not going to burn my hands off.
Do you have resistance to acid?
Actually, yes, I believe I do.
So how would you be able to tell?
Well, I'm guessing that it would steam even if it's not burning me. Maybe.
I'll take the end of one of my smoke sticks and prod it in.
It reacts, as far as you know, as water to your attempts to prod with a toe and a smoke stick.
Okay.
All right. Are we going to cross this?
Yeah, probably.
Do you want me to go first? To see how whether it's wading deep or swimming deep?
Are they
sure.
pillars or stones in the water?
Pillars.
Pillars.
It'll be full of water tigers and always attack the second line then.
Okay, I'll step in 5 feet ahead of the party and see if it is wading deep or swimming deep.
The water rapidly seems to descend to a depth of around 10 feet.
Okay, so it's swimming deep. So is it descend into the middle of the room? Like it's dish-shaped?
Pretty much, the descent is very near the end of the 5 feet. It's a very, very steep slant from where the steps end. And
So it's basically another...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, crap. How much swimming don't I have?
essentially, you can kind of stand up on the slant while you're within 5 feet of the stairways, but the rest of it is pretty much just 10 feet deep.
Right. What's my swim speed, Lockhart?
You don't have a swim speed.
Drowning.
You have swim checks.
For how far?
Well, it's not very difficult. I mean, it's still water.
I'm making a swim check to swim across this room, Lockhart.
All right.
Should we tie a rope to you at first or anything in case, we need to pull you back from something?
19. Yeah, we'll be fine.
I don't think I can swim.
Everyone can
I
swim.
can.
It's
I
just
can.
how good you are.
I gave you a
How
rank
much
in
armor
it
you're
just in
wearing?
case.
Yeah, I
So,
got it.
Dude,
Hmm?
I gave you a rank in it just in case.
Yeah.
It's one of those skills that if you don't have, you'll regret not having.
Mm-hmm.
So, a successful swim check allows you to swim a quarter of your speed as a move action or half your speed as a full round action.
Okay, so I guess I'm swimming half my speed.
So,
20 feet?
20 feet in?
So I'm here.
Technically one back because you kind of have to swim in that first one.
I thought you said I could touch the floor in the first one.
Well, it's kind of one that you can kind of, if you're staying still, but you still have to swim through it.
I got you.
All right. And as I find the underwater combat chapter, we'll have initiatives.
Had to happen eventually, people.
Yeah, I do.
12, 13.
18.
Where's water? Water.
23! Finally!
Throw rocks at it. I should get out my crossbow to help.
Underwater.
Luckily, Niramor doesn't have to breathe since he's half angel.
That's right.
Pretty sure native outsiders have to breathe.
Yeah, I do have to breathe, unfortunately.
Does he count as a person?
No.
Okay. That native outsider thing, that's such a cop-out. It's not even a person.
Pop. Okay.
What are they, Lockhart?
Hmm?
What are they?
Why, they appear to be sin spawn.
There you go, thing.
Yeah,
There
of
they
course.
are.
Of course, they won't properly appear until they actually pop out all around Niramor attacking him. So let's see, Niramor got a 12? 13.
13.
Gary got a 17.
Yeah, I guess we're all technically one up from that from the statue, but
Misaki included it in hers.
Yes.
Brunsk
Because I'm a good player.
goes a 23.
I do what I'm told.
That's right.
yeah, I'm using macros, so it'd be hard to not.
It'd be nice if they had like a universal bonus in this.
Temp modifier.
Yeah. You can just type it in a box and it adds it to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have a bogus stat that you set at 0 that you do that with, but
Right, yeah, I guess that's true.
Oh, wow.
What?
Sin Spawn get a nice initiative modifier.
not
Yeah.
often you get a +1 to everything.
But they're going to roll a 1 lockout, so it's not going to matter. Ooh!
With these, you all wrath spawn too. Oh, they critted their nits.
Ow.
It's going to be an ow.
We gonna die.
I've got to die of something.
I prefer it was autoerotic asphyxiation, actually. But
Nice.
Thin Spawn is a close second.
I prefer it wasn't the auto part, but erotic I'm okay with.
Okay,
I like that.
so Nearmore is only able to barely detect a small change in the current of the water when all of a sudden 3 sharp jaws pop out of the water and try to bite into him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
From
you're
on
going
the
to be filled
shore.
with wrath.
Gary can certainly see enough to identify them as sin spawn, but he also is able to see that there's something slightly odd about them. They appear to have sort of fins about them, perhaps some sort of aquatic breed of sin spawn.
Aquaman's buddies.
That makes them Fin Spawn then.
Fin spawn. Good one, dude.
They are fin spawn.
Chicken fish.
Chicken fish.
All right, so 1 bite is a 9.
Woo! Keep it up.
Second bite is a 16. What's their flat foot?
Good question.
And
15.
the third one is
Ow.
15 is your flat foot.
Yeah.
So the second one hits, and the third one,
Is it 15? Hang on a
Crits.
second. What is flat-footed?
flat-footed, is without your dexterity modifier.
What's my misc mod on armor? It's my wisdom bonus, right?
Yes.
Plus my
maybe.
monkiness. Do I lose my whiz bonus when I lose my dex bonus?
I don't think you do, but that sounds like something we have to look up.
Yeah, it does, right? I guess that's going to be a monk. Otherwise, it's 1 hit and not 2.
The crit definitely hits. Yes. You gain this while flat-footed.
Okay. And my monk bonus is also still there, right?
Yes, your monk and wisdom bonus are still there. So what is
So
your
then
AC?
17 flat-footed.
Okay,
So, yeah.
there's only the crit then.
Well, it's not even didn't confirm then, did it?
A 20?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the confirm roll was lower.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
So just the crit.
So, 6 points of damage,
Bring it.
and I need you to make me a will save.
No, you don't.
Is that poison?
Yes, I do. Nope.
Because he has to make an effort to stay on his feet, probably.
He's going to be filled with wrathful fin
I'm
rage.
floating. 13. Woo!
All right. Momentarily, as you feel the jaws sinking into your flesh, you have these thoughts, and you get angry, but then you remember your monk mantras and you calm yourself down.
I like that.
Brunsk.
This could be bad. You can't really run in.
Brunsk pulls out a javelin.
Call Brunsk.
Javelin? Just
Javelin.
happened to have, like, stuck up his bum or something.
He carries them. He's used them before. So let's see. This is a... Yeah. 15. Yeah, that'll hit. So he's targeting number 1. And we get to do regular damage.
Is that including his negatives for throwing into combat?
That's why he's a +2, yes.
Wow.
So 9 points of damage.
Ugh.
Misaki.
Clang.
Shall I get in the water, or shall I try and fire from here?
Don't get in the water.
Okay.
Shoot from there.
I'll have to drop my sword then.
You've got another.
I'll make sure and drop it behind me and not in the water.
Yeah, good plan.
That's why you need weapon
This was
cords.
kind of a surprise round, so you might not have had your weapons even drawn, to be fair.
I kind of walk around carrying my weapon, unless...
All right.
In this place?
Admittedly, you do have a second one on you, so it's not a huge problem.
I would assume wandering around this place that I would always have my weapon, a weapon, ready. I didn't realise that
Alright.
I wouldn't.
All right. So
No,
you're dropping your sword, and
just scary when you're grumpy.
He is right. Canadians are like that.
Immediate rage.
So yes, I will use my bow and arrow, which I'm probably slightly rubbish at. D20 plus 8 plus 1. And I'm going to aim at the one that is to the north of Miramore.
the one with the javelin sticking out of it.
I believe so. I don't know how to... How do you figure out which one he is? Like,
Go to turn order and mouse over the one you're looking at, and there's a little yellow square appears right now.
okay. That's
Since
what I'm
spawn 1.
trying to figure out. Okay, so I will do that. 21 to hit.
That'll be good.
Okay. The damage for a short bow is 1d6 plus 1. Yeah, rubbish.
That plus one is your statue bonus?
No, that's just my damage.
Is it a magical or composite short bow?
It's a masterwork plus 1 short bow.
I thought it was
Okay.
a composite, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so
1d6
it's
plus
plus
1,
one.
and then
Alright, very good.
plus
I don't
1.
think- I don't think it's magical. I think the plus 1 comes from its composite strength bonus.
Yeah. So it'll be plus 2 because of the wangy awesome.
Bye.
7. Awesome.
All right, quite good.
I did it. I got it.
Good shot.
The murky water around it is becoming increasingly red. Gary the elf.
I will, scarily enough, unlimber my crossbow.
Woo!
It creaked through lack of use.
Dust falls off it.
I've used it a fair bit, I just never hit with it.
That's funny.
It's like, please don't use me. It's just not going to end well.
And I shall also take a pot shot at Sin Spawn 1.
Yeah, put him down. That would be nice.
What's the minus for shooting into combat?
-4.
Oh, I didn't do a minus on mine.
Shh.
No, I didn't. I didn't realize I needed to.
You probably have hit anyway.
I rolled. Yeah, what did I roll? I got
So you
21.
got a 21. You hit. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I get special treatment because I'm a good player.
That's right.
So 10 minus 4 plus 1, so 7.
Yeah. That misses.
And I'm definitely not sucking up at all.
Niramore.
Hello.
There.
You are using your fists, a bludgeoning weapon.
I guess.
So, you take -2 to your attack rolls and deal half damage.
Thanks.
Knew we should have tied a rope to you.
I don't think that would have helped.
If we were able to drag you onto land, then you'd be,
Okay, I'd still take 3 attacks of opportunity. I could swim back to you, but I'd take 3 attacks of opportunity. But then I'm going to take 3 attacks again next round anyway.
Yep.
You would also technically be dependent on a swim check as well to see if you could move that.
Yes, that's true. Am I okay just bobbing here? Or do I need to swim to stay afloat or anything? Or am I assumed to be treading water right now?
I think it'll be like a DC 5 check. Do you make that automatically?
Yeah, I've got an 8 in swim.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine just staying in one spot.
Right.
If this was like moving water, you would have to make a check to see if you're off balance just to stay
Right.
there. But I think we're fine letting you tread.
Technically, we're not underwater, are we?
Your bodies are mostly underwater.
Oh, they apply whenever a character is swimming, walking in chest-deep water, or walking along the bottom of a body. So as long as I'm swimming, we use the underwater combat.
Yes.
That sucks.
It does indeed.
If it makes you feel any better, they take these penalties to their claw attacks as well. Because
Really?
they're slashing.
Aren't they aquatic creatures?
Yes, but their claws are slashing damage, not piercing.
Interesting. Okay, so I may as well flurry then. I exploit the weakness of the one to the north of me.
All right.
14.
You succeed.
Then I flurry him. So this is going to be -2 to hit.
From your, yes.
So +2 to
Yeah, you said 2-2.
2. So actually +1 overall from the statue and the exploitation. So 13,
Nope.
25.
Yes.
So damage is halved.
Yes.
So 3. Oh, 4 because I get a +1.
All right. It's not much, but it's enough to have it just sort of unconscious and floating on the water.
Just dead goldfish. No
Sit
flanking. I will 5-foot step. Oh, I can't 5-foot step because I've got to swim. God damn it.
2.5-foot swim.
Hey, thing, cast an enlarged person so I can touch the bottom, will you?
Ask me about that next level.
You suck.
That's your wife's line.
You wish.
All right. So number 2
Bring it.
is going to swim over there.
Okay.
Shouldn't one of those have an X through it now?
Huh?
Shouldn't one have an X through it now?
Oh, yes. That's right. I forgot I could do that. All right. So he swims there and does a full attack. So
This could be
one
bad.
bite. Miss it. Excuse me. Claw, 19.
That hits. Unless I get a +1 AC from something.
I don't believe so. So 19 and a crit threat.
Stop critting me!
That won't confirm.
You suck with your crit threats.
So that's one claw for 2 points of damage,
Uh-huh.
and another claw for 1 point damage.
Okay.
And then this one swims that way.
Are these things this clever?
Yes.
God damn.
Their intelligence is 10, wisdom 13.
Foot soldiers of the...
They were taught basic tactics.
Ooh, to basic tactics.
So it bites, which will hit. Claw. Claw. So the bite only hits
Don't want the bite to hit.
for... That's interesting. Why does that happen?
What? Did it just bite its tongue off?
Oh no, I was looking at something else. Never mind.
Oh.
I was like, why don't they get a strength bonus on their bite? Okay. So 4 points of damage from the bite and another will save.
No. You're not getting another will save. I'm done with the will saves. I'm immune. Just say I'm immune.
So you're voluntarily failing?
13.
You're fine.
I think that was the same again.
Yes.
At
Brune.
least they're not a strong poison.
Burns throws Gary at the Sinsbone.
Throws the Ransuer
Well,
with a rope tied to it.
he is actually going to draw the Ransuer. 5-foot step forward. I guess he has to make his swim check to balance. Or does he automatically... yeah, he does automatically make that.
Is that because he's on the ground?
Well, no, even...
Because he's got
DC
swim.
He's just standing still, essentially, so...
And he's strong.
You're just a DC 5. So, he's able to reach forward with the... What was this? Was this a Ranseur?
Yeah.
Yes.
Magical.
Plus 1 cold iron.
Magical +1 cold iron Ranseur.
Ranseurs, are they slashing or piercing?
Do not know. Looking.
Equipment. Give me weapons, weapons, weapons.
Ranseur.
Piercing is good.
Woo. Bonus.
See, nobody wanted to take that thing. Jeez.
Because nobody can use that thing.
He hits and does a fair bit of damage.
Ooh, nice.
Misaki.
On fire ahead of me, I'm going to hit once now.
I think you'll be fine. You can shoot over his head.
Yeah, he's technically a fair bit in the water now.
Okay, do I need to take a step to the side?
Now you're
No.
fine.
Just the -4.
And that's my fault.
Actually, technically, yeah. I don't agree with cover rules this close to the surface of the water.
Oh, what? The cover from the water?
Yeah, technically
No,
they get a
'cause- yeah, you're right, because they're on the surface. They're not under the water.
You're all trying to breathe and whatnot.
21. To hit.
Yes.
Ooh, if I stand on Brent's shoulders.
One D6. 7 damage again. Yay!
Good shooting, Tex.
Good.
All right, this one also is unconscious as it bleeds.
Nice work.
As good.
You was good. I need a ring of freedom of movement. Anybody finds one, it's mine.
Yeah, sure, you're the only one that'll work for.
Gary.
I will once again attempt with the light crossbow of inaccuracy. No, not in the least. Not even before the -4. Plus
The
1.
good news is Niramore is safe.
Woo!
From the crossbow bolt of Gary.
Thanks, dude.
I took out that spider hiding on the ceiling.
Niramore. There's only
guess.
one left.
My only recourse here is to fully concentrate upon him. I will
His weakness.
exploit him. 21, technically 22, I guess.
You've got him filming films in the back room.
I will flurry him. Both these rolls are a +1. A 10 and a 12. Boy, that sucks. Really managed to pull it out when I need to, don't I?
Darn that water, you're just not used to this.
It's only a
have to-
freedom of movement.
Train under more waterfalls or something.
Take Baz.
So, it continues trying to eat Niramore. Bite will hit. Claw will hit.
You suck.
Claw will hit.
Doesn't have rake or anything, does it?
No.
Good.
So, damage from the bite. 7 points of damage, and make me will save.
Yeah. I'm on it. $22.
Easily made.
You're getting
Another
used
one.
to that stuff.
Another 1 point of damage from that claw. And 1 point of damage from that claw.
Very good.
All right. Brunsk.
Yeah. He hasn't got a lot of options at this point.
Yeah, he's not good at swimming forward at all.
Especially not with a pole arm.
Well, that he can grip in its teeth, you know.
I suppose he'll make the swim check to try and get back on the shore to toss a javelin from. So we'll move him there. You can pull out the javelin and try and toss it. +2. But it's wet. And misses.
Huh.
Misaki.
Can I shoot through Nirabor?
Yeah, you can
That
shoot.
third one.
Straight through his back.
Thanks, dude.
No, can I? I was a serious, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can.
It's still just -4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm usually nice. If you're already taking -4 for ranged combat, I don't tend to pack on many more penalties because ranged combat already has enough things nerfing it.
When are you usually nice? I'll shut up because I just karmed my own dice roll there.
So that's
Good
a
work,
14
dude.
with the -4. That will hit.
Yay!
Woo!
Sorry. 7 again.
Very good.
3 7s in a row. That's a bit odd. I'm not going to complain.
Back to Gary the Elf.
Gary the Elf.
Crossbow coming online.
The only people that get attention in this game are the people that do really badly because I just
Hey!
do
That comes
damage
up.
and
Oh.
nobody's like, yay, Lindsay's awesome for doing damage.
Why the hell did I roll that?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
this is
that's right.
awesome.
Okay, so -2, or no, -1 for the...
Nice shooting,
You
Gary.
rolled
Totally.
a 2.
It's good work there, Gary.
I'm sorry, I guess you rolled a 4, but it's a 2. Niramore.
Yes.
Well, it's a -1 actually, because that doesn't have my minus for shooting into range combat. But it's got the, pillar
Alright.
bonus.
Exploit. 24.
Ooh.
Flurry at +1. 15.
It's a hit.
27.
It's a hit, finally.
3 and 4. 7 damage.
Do you have the +1 for the statue under those?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's only +1, so it doesn't really matter.
As you're rounding
It's
down.
bruised, but still up.
Should have grappled the little bastard.
Don't get me even started about how grappling in water works.
I think you're at -2 to do it, but the damage you can apply is actually your full damage.
Well, but the thing is, I have to give some sort of bonus for you for it having a swim speed and you not having a swim speed.
I think with grapple, the idea is I just grab hold of it.
And
Yeah.
sink as fast as possible?
But it has a movement and mobility advantage over you.
But the
I
point
need
is
to
it
let the dog out in a second.
can't move if I've grappled it, right?
It's
I
not.
think I'd argue
just
if I could.
grappled.
I think I can argue it if I can punch it, it can't really move. If I can also grapple it.
I'm not saying you couldn't. I'm just saying it would have to get some bonus from the whole thing.
Really?
Yes, the grapple isn't the pin instantly. You're just holding on to it to start with.
Yeah, but they can't move unless they counter grapple.
That's why I'm saying it should get a bonus to its grapple, because it can move better than you.
Oh, maybe.
Anyway, so its turn.
Hello, puppy. How you doing? Hello.
Oh, the bite
Awesome.
fails.
Hey!
So does one claw. The second claw, however,
I'm tired of you and your claws.
2 points.
Whittling here. We're whittling.
All right, and Brunsk. Brunsk will toss another javelin. How many do we have here? 3,
Why
4,
do you have a spot on you, Hal, on your character?
I don't know.
5. Brunsk has 5 javelins.
I'm attempting to increase my efficiency. That's an efficiency increasing spot.
Is it really?
No.
What
This-
is it?
Brunsk fails his javelin.
Woo!
Misaki.
I'm going to do the same as I did again, because it seems to be working. And although nobody is giving me any praise, I have currently done it 21 points of damage, so it seems to be not a bad thing. So, ugh.
Ugh.
It's because you brought attention and now we're asking for praise.
That's right, everybody was watching there, so that's why it didn't work. Hey, so I guess I'm tanking right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you are tanking.
You're about to roll over and bleed oil all over the water?
Doing fine for the moment, thank you, mister.
Gary the elf.
Let's take the random crossbow bolt at... Holy. So that's... Sorry, didn't expect that. 11.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
An 11?
Yeah, that doesn't have the -4 for range combat or the +1 for my
Oh, I
statue.
just saw a -4, but that's actually because you're awful, isn't it?
It's because my hands, yeah.
Niramore, can you punch it out?
I'm very tempted to start grappling it and make you make a ruling, but I'm not going to.
+10 for swimming creatures.
Yeah, I'm sure we can look that up, mister. There's actually stuff in Underwater Combat about grappling. Okay, exploit weakness. 24.
You're exploiting it.
Exploit harder.
I add the exploit to my armor class.
Okay.
I believe it adds to my AC. Let me check.
You choose, don't you? Or
I think so. I think it's AC's the other one. Hang on, let me just check what it adds. Yes, exploit weakness. What would we do without the SRD? I mean, really, what would we do?
I haven't used it.
Look at books.
I know, look at books. It'd be so
I've been
much
flipping through
shorter.
a book today, actually.
Wow, dude. So old school.
I know the rules all.
I like that. The granted bonus on... Yes, it adds to AC, sense motive checks, and reflex saves against that opponent.
Okay.
So I'm adding +2 to my AC.
Alright.
I'm done with this thing hitting me. So I would punch back, and I'm technically for these, I flurry it again at -1. 15.
Hits.
22.
Hits.
4. 6.
That punches it quite unconscious.
Take that, you little shit. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Didn't hear that at all.
Burns!
That was almost a bear incident. Bah!
Come on, why can't I do that?
What?
It's not letting me put the status thing on it.
It's purple.
Oh, do you guys see it as purple?
I see the X,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
I'm not seeing the X.
I see the X.
Okay, now I see it. Weird refresh thing. Anyway, battle has been finished. You have 3 floating and bleeding out sin spawns.
Ha.
Drag them to the shore, cut off their heads, and heal Niramore.
Why don't we just take the whole bodies back? Surely they're worth more. Didn't we discuss this already?
You want to drag around 3 humans through
It's
the
not like I'm going to be dragging around 3 heads. We're going to leave them here and pick them up on our way out. So,
Assuming we come out the same way we...
surely intact and wounded is a lot less gipping than the drippy, bloody, stumpy, decapitated heads we'd have to be carrying about.
I wasn't talking about dripping so much as the fact that they're 3 heavy things, and I'm not sure...
Pretty certain if there's no fighting, me and Bruns could carry them out.
You want to?
I'm
Very nice.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem very nice, but neither does chopping off their heads and putting them in the bag either. I'm speaking from the greater good. I'd rather it was intact than chopped and decapitated.
They're great. They're great.
if you're willing to carry the bodies out, I guess that's... I've got a sack that I can put the heads in, but...
It's not like we're going to do this.
I'm actually not sure if you'd have enough room in your boat, though.
Then we'll tie them on ropes behind the boat.
Pollute the water.
We can strap them to the side of the boat. They don't have to be in the boat.
They might be eaten by sharks on the way back, though.
That's true. They might. We'll figure something out.
Utterly refusing to cut their heads off.
You've got weird boundaries, Miramar.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to increase your moral. I'm trying to increase your morals a tiny snippet at a time. Lens,
Oh, yeah.
Lens,
Oh.
you're defocusing.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you.
Lens, come closer to the camera.
That's why you tell me there's certain
Thank
things I
you.
shouldn't be stabilizing and other things I
Right.
should.
Exactly, and so eventually you will learn. You will
That
be
one's not
redeemed.
worth saving.
You will be redeemed.
So speaking of stabilizing, are these things getting coup de grace essentially?
I'm not going anywhere near them if I don't have to.
Yes, morals boy.
They're currently unconscious, right?
Yes.
I think she'll want 3 live ones.
Isn't that kind of like selling things into slavery since they're intelligent?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess so.
Just since you know, Mr. Moral Hair is there.
Well, I'm not necessarily immoral to the point of stupidity. These things are, I would guess, creatures created specifically for the act of ripping things apart and are essentially irredeemably evil.
Well, they haven't had a job in 10,000 years, so.
Exactly, and they live forever and they're weird magical stuff, so I have no problem coup de grace-ing them. I just won't do it.
Nice.
I can coup de grace 'em by cutting off their heads.
Barunsk takes out his axe.
Oh, once we get them onto a shore and I get to the shore they're on, you know.
Yeah, I'm continuing not to swim. Is there anything else in this pool, Lockhart? While they're dealing with the floating corpses, I'll search the pool.
There's a glowing copper piece.
Yes, there is. I'll go fetch our glowing copper piece. I'll go grab our glowing copper piece and use it to search the bottom of the pool.
All right. You spend some time swimming around, but in general, there's nothing here aside from the occasional stray bone or something like that.
They suck. Nobody good's ever passed through here. Thing and I were talking earlier. We think this adventure is stingy.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Well, on average, we're supposed to have 6,000 gold pieces worth of stuff each by this level. That's 18,000 total for the party, and that's assuming a party.
Level.
That's assuming a party of 4. So actually, we're supposed to have more. But I guess we have an artifact, so I guess it kind of balances out. But you know, I feel kind of under-equipped at level 4, almost level 5,
yeah.
Lockhart.
Well, really, we don't have an artifact. Misaki has an
No
artifact.
complaining about wealth per level.
Just saying, you know.
Typically, they give quite a bit. And again, keep in mind how much money you spent on your wands and stuff like that.
That was 4,500. That was less than one character's share.
I'm happy, Lockhart.
She says carrying around all the magical stuff.
Hal just keeps complaining that he can't buy his high-priced magic items he wants.
Yeah, damn right. Monks are really cheesed out. All the good stuff's really expensive.
So are all the really good swords or anything else.
Adventure paths have treasure at appropriate spots, not a constant stream. They come in spurts and dry spells as they should.
But we've had nothing but
No
dry
more
spells.
complaining.
We just have weird
No
weapons,
more
Lockhart.
complaining.
Give us weapons we can use.
You
Price
get
is
50
the
experience
intent.
points.
Oh, funny. Okay, yes. So, searching the bottom while they deal with the bodies.
Yes. Okay.
Choppy, choppy, choppy.
So while Nearmore's down, are they beheaded then?
Yes.
Well, I'm down. Thanks.
While Nearmore's underwater, yes.
They fit in the sack better that way.
Okay.
They fit in the sack
You have
better.
3 finned sin spawn heads.
Vincent spawn.
In spawn.
Finn spawn. Isn't that like Finn's son? Does that make it a Finn's? Alexander.
He's like a little podge.
Alexander is a Finn spawn. The spawn of Finn.
Indeed.
All right. So what do you
Wait,
do?
what does that make Imogen?
Alchemist of some kind, perhaps.
Runewell.
So, what do you do
Guess.
after you've swum around in the murky, dirty water? And
Go to
cut heads
Disneyland.
off?
I get out at the other side, I guess. Or do we want to go back and check that weird set of stairs? Because it doesn't look like it connects here.
Well, should we check where that corridor keeps going?
Yeah, I'll swim over here, climb out of the water and check down that corridor just to see what's there. Of course. It's a
It
bendy.
continues on.
I come up to this corner and peek around it.
We've reached the edge of the black.
Ah!
It continues on until you can kind of see it going to a set of stairs going down.
Okay. So this appears to be potentially the level exit.
Do we want to go back and finish off the rest of this level, or do we want to just continue down to
Lockhart, will you let me swim back over?
Yes.
Thank you. I swim back over.
Do you need a couple hits of the healing stick?
Might be nice, thanks.
The healing stick.
Big numbers, Gary the Elf. Big numbers.
That's not how we roll.
No, apparently not.
Oh, 2 points.
Gary, is that a 2?
That's a 2.
Sometime during all
I
this,
feel so much better. What?
sometime during all this, Bruns retrieves his javelins.
Oh yeah. Well, I could have picked those up from the bottom of the water. If
Yeah, I
that's
guess
where
I
they
could try and retrieve my crossbow bolts too, but
were. Like a 50%.
because they're so
chance on
effective.
those.
Probably. 7 points.
7's better.
Need another?
Look at my bar and tell me.
Yes.
Oh,
4 points.
thanks, dude.
We don't get the +1 from the statue on these, do we?
No.
7.
That should do, dude. I think I'm only down a few now. I'm only down 8.
All right, we are.
Okay, I think we're grand.
Let me count those charges. Okay.
Shall we proceed over here
Sure.
and check out this little area here, Lockhart, at the top of the stairs?
All right. Just a small room, nothing in particular here. A stray bit of furniture, a chair, a table.
Detect magic.
Nothing magical.
Detect rich stuff.
Nothing rich. Except Misaki for some reason.
Yeah.
I pilfer her.
Ah!
I've lost us. I can't find us.
We're up a bit.
I can find the round maze room. I can't find us.
We're to the left and down a little from there.
I'll give you
Well, we're
one.
above the pool. I got it.
Yeah.
I have power.
I like the stairs. They're funky looking.
They are, aren't they?
These aren't like mic crafted. They seem irregular.
Maybe they were just hard
I
work.
think
Not
Mike
really.
crafted. I like
They don't appear to be mic crafted. They appear to be sized for medium creatures to step on. Mites would basically have to be crawling up some steps this size, I think. Mites are pretty small. Anyway. Are you heading down the stairs?
I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. To Aquaspawn Grove.
Stalactites of various sizes hang from the regular ceiling of this cavern, dripping slowly onto the stone floor to form a pair of shallow pools. There's, I don't know, you can't really see the other pool to be honest, but sheets of fungus grow in a riot along the walls and floor of these dank caves, while what appear to be the fossilized bones of some huge monster can barely be seen lying slumped to the northwest.
What kind of fungus?
What kind of monster, more likely?
Well, if the fungus ate the monster.
That's right.
Or the monster ate fungus.
Let's just pop the whole thing into view.
Alright, connect up there.
The monster... my blinker is off. The monster is up in this corner.
Okay. What kind of mold or fungus is that?
Just a knowledge nature check.
Oh, oh, oh!
Oh! Oh, oh!
I do knowledge nature.
You do.
Me too. 19.
Fuck you.
Masaki will do better.
Tch.
Basically, just kind of your, I suppose, basic, mildew or general slime molds that kind of live in damp cave areas.
29.
Ha.
That's
It's-
higher than 19.
Unfortunately, not very exotic or exciting at all.
Okay. What room number is
That's absolutely fine.
this? What room is this number?
C19.
It's the never-ending sea level.
Right.
The Sea of Seas?
Exactly.
I guess we should check out the pools and that.
So, sorry, was someone going up to investigate the fossilized?
Shall we all go?
Yeah.
Sure. Detecting magic as we go, in case it's a
Enormous
Draco Lich.
Draco Lich.
You do not
gonna be-
detect any magic.
So optimistic.
Beeping.
We will carefully skirt the pool, looking into it as we pass by.
Pushing more in as we pass by, just
I'm damp
play for it.
already.
Okay, so are you saying you want to make a perception check on or something?
Yeah,
I
let's
make
do
Yeah.
checks as we were.
13! Wow.
11.
11!
1 second, everybody.
Oh, Siri. Oh, she wasn't going to hit Hal.
Oh, he squirted me with water. Sorry, sweetie. I'll stop doing it. I'm disrespecting your Scottishness. You have seen that, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's annoying me.
Have I showed you that one, Lockhart?
Every time somebody says 11, you do it.
You have shown me indeed.
Going to
Hey.
7-Eleven.
See? Now you've got a squirt thing.
Bit difficult from here, but in 10 days.
Yeah, things get the squirting.
Oh, you got good aim.
By Hal. I'll get Hal to squirt him.
All right.
Baby.
You don't notice anything in particular. It's just a pool of water. It's about 5 feet deep or so, you would think. At its deepest point, slopes into it.
Really water?
Hmm?
Really water?
Yeah, it's clear,
Same trick.
rippling.
With my little smoke stick thing and see if it's seems to be water.
Okay. You reach down and it goes into it, and at that point, some water goes up to touch near more. We'll have initiatives as
Crap. Why is it touching me?
Yeah, how come I bent down and it
it's because
no.
it started here, and you guys stopped there, and you're the closest one that it slowly moved up to.
Crystal ooze of some sort?
You
It
suck.
looks like a little sperm or a tadpole.
19 for initiative.
21.
I don't want to fight with the sperm.
Yeah, dude. It's a sperm.
What is it?
Would anybody like to hazard a roll? I think it's probably going to be things domain.
Is this a
Is it
dungeoneering?
dungeoneering? Yeah, I think it's
Dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering for oozes and crap.
That's one I didn't make a macro for, apparently. That and engineering and geography.
Grey ooze. That looks bad.
Ew. It still looks
26.
not very nice.
How bad are they?
So 26 is the knowledge check? Or
Yeah,
the initiative check?
that's the knowledge.
All right, 26. Gray ooze. A seemingly mundane puddle is suddenly revealed to be more as a terrible pseudopod as it lashes out. It is a sort of basic member of the ooze family. It has an immunity to cold and fire, ooze traits, so it's kind of immune to being flanked and sneak attacked. It is composed of acid. and attempts to grab onto creatures with its pseudopod and constrict and generally eat them away.
Hooray!
Nothing too particular about it besides that.
Immune to fire. So you basically want your non-corroding, non-slashing weapons.
Right.
Grapple it. It's made
Okay.
of acid.
I can do that.
You got acid resistance.
Just a little bit.
It is indeed true that weapons striking it would also take damage as well.
Ah,
Hit it with Nearmore.
hit it with Gary's weapons. He
Use
doesn't.
magical weapons.
Okay. So what were the initiatives we had?
21.
I rolled something awful. 8.
That is,
19.
that is awful.
Mm.
Sorry, what was Gary? 19?
19. With the
Oh,
statue bonus.
Runes gets 19 too.
But he's a faster 19.
Yes.
Huh.
And Ooze. So it gets its surprise round, but
Is it a fast
its
ooze?
initiative is 3.
Wow, it's slower than me.
So on the surprise round, as it tries to reach up and grab, slam Miramore,
Slam. Wow.
a 24 will do.
Just about. Oh, the penis has attacked me.
So you have resistance acid though, don't you?
5.
Bukaki.
So 10 points of damage from just the hit itself. The acid doesn't affect you. And it tries to grab you.
Screw you. You're not grabbing me.
Does a 30 do your CMB?
Yeah, it will, actually.
CMD? At which point it immediately constricts you painfully.
I can't do that with a grapple.
Aren't you immune to constriction?
5 points.
How many?
Another 5 points of damage, and the acid again is ineffective.
It grapples and immediately constricts. That's a bit cheeky.
Constrict is a bit overpowered. It kind of happens whenever it makes a successful grapple check.
It's an engulfer.
That's ridiculous. That's just did 15 points, not including the acid it could have done.
Yes. So with that, it'll be Niramore's turn. You are currently grappled. And
That's really cruel.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
right.
like your own tricks against you.
Well, I only grapple when it's appropriate. Okay, what are my options here?
well,
I can attack it,
escape
right?
from grapple, or you can
Attack
just
it?
attack it.
Okay. Let's... What?
Well, I mean, you are mostly resistant, but you will be taking potentially acid damage as you try hitting it with your natural attacks.
I have no options. I exploit its weakness.
Okay.
14.
Is it 10 plus CR?
Yeah.
That'll just do it.
Alright, options. Do I try to break my grapple?
Where's your plus from your exploit going?
Yes.
I'm thinking about that too. Depends whether I want to break my grapple or not. I'll add it to my AC,
Okay.
just to make it harder for the little bitch. But if I don't break the grapple, it gets an automatic constrict, right?
No, it's not making the grapple check. It still has to make a CMB check on its turn to grapple you. However, if it does do that, it gets its regular damage plus the constrict.
Right. Hang on. Actually, I'm going to put the +2 on my to hit,
Okay.
because I might as well, because it doesn't actually increase my CMD, because there's no part of CMD that actually includes armor class.
I would think your exploit adds to your CMD.
Don't think so.
I think it does.
Let's find out. I think it just adds straight to my armor class. Blah, 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 blah. Creature, object, weak point, wisdom check, monk level, blah, blah, blah. Check succeeds. I have +2 on attack rolls until the end of my turn, and any attacks I make ignore any object's hardness or DR. I may instead use it to analyze movements. It grants me a bonus to sense motive checks, reflex saves, and a dodge bonus to AC.
And dodge bonus is added to CMB or CMD, I believe.
CMD is base
CMD.
attack. CMD is base attack bonus, strength modifier, dex modifier, +10. Unless dodge does add to it.
A creature can also add any circumstance, deflection, dodge, insight, luck, morale, profane, or sacred bonuses to AC to its CMD.
Awesome. Then I'll add it to my AC. Good. So it's currently grappling me.
Yes.
So it could technically auto-damage me next round if I don't break the grapple.
No, but if you don't, it gets a bonus to maintain the grapple.
Oh, it gets like +4, doesn't it?
+4? Or is it +5?
I think it's a
Whatever.
+4.
It's a bonus.
But it's a full round action to break the grapple, right?
Your standard action, I believe. It's just basically you try to do your CMD and yeah.
But I get no benefit from doing it other than I'm ungrappled.
Which is a pretty good benefit.
It is a good benefit, but then it's just going to grapple someone else. But
I mean, it being dead's a way to break the grapple too, but...
True. Can I flurry it from here?
You can still take your regular attack, yes.
So my option is I flurry it, or I try to break the grapple. I don't know whether I can take another round of hits like that. I've only got 17 hit points left.
Yeah. If you are grappled, you can attempt to break the grapple as a standard action.
But if I fail to break the grapple, then I've done basically nothing. So it's odds, right? How hard do you think it'll be to break its grapple?
You did see it got a +10 to its grapple check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty good at grappling. I'm guessing as somebody who grapples, I'm knowing this.
But, I mean, at the same time, it is an ooze.
Right.
They're not the most agile or defensive of creatures.
Do oozes tend to have a lot of hit points? They're a particularly large ooze.
Sorry?
Oh. They're a particularly large ooze.
It's a medium ooze.
I'm going to flurry it. What the hell?
Okay.
So this is... Where did I put it? I put it in AC, so this is just +1s. I get negatives for attacking in grapple. No.
Essentially, they're going to be cancelled out because it takes a negative to its AC, etc., etc.
Right. 7, 18, 21.
Yes. Let me just roll 1d6. Oh, you take a point of acid.
Thanks. Total of 17 damage.
All right.
Harry, please heal me.
Yeah.
You punch into it and bits of it fall off and kind of join and dissolve into the water, but still the general mass.
Biting it.
We have Brunsk.
Yeah, this should be fine. We should probably kill it in a round.
So Brunsk is going to do his 2 attacks. 1, 2.
Yay.
Oh, but his are going to take... he's not going to be happy. He doesn't know this.
Shield of the Shield's about to melt.
He does 15 points of damage. So let's see, he has to make reflex saves. So reflex for Sheila.
Reflex for
Hey,
Sheila.
is good.
That's
And
fine.
reflex for Heidi. Heidi is slightly damaged.
Heidi.
Tidy bang tidy.
Heidi bang tidy. That's funny.
2 points of damage. I think that's still fine for axe. Right. So then we're Gary the Elf.
Can I touch Nearmore without touching the ooze?
You certainly can.
I will cast a Cure Moderate Wounds on him then.
Oh, thank you, dude. I was just
Actually
expecting
casting a spell.
I know, dude, you're healing me with a spell.
14. 15 if that statue bonus works on that, but probably not.
No,
I'll take that, thank you.
not for spells. All right, and Misaki.
Go on, Linz, you can finish this. Be wary that your weapons you use will be damaged by it, potentially.
Can oozes be entangled?
I would think no. They specifically say they can't be tripped.
Okay.
I would say in general, no. The Tanglefoot Bag probably wouldn't work on an ooze. It would probably hit it and dissolve instead of bursting apart.
Okay. I shall move to here. And then I shall pour a vial of oil on top of it. And set the little motor.
Excuse me, I'm in a grapple with it. Please don't set it on fire.
Why? Because it will let go of you as soon as it starts burning.
It might, but it's immune to fire, like Thing said.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe it doesn't like oil.
Put some bit of salt on it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I don't think you have salt on you, though.
Okay.
So I didn't take ranks in cooking.
Yeah, right.
I could bite it.
You could. It'd be super tasty.
You would also be taking acid damage doing that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't damage my weapons then.
This is true. You would just be damaging yourself.
Yes, and I can be healed.
Ha 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 ha!
You can regrow that pretty big.
That's right.
I'm gonna bite it.
You got a pretty beak.
Nope.
I can't see anything else. Like, how much damage does the acid do to the weapons?
You'll actually have stomach acid.
They get to make a save.
Actually, I suppose, Hal, I should give you a reflex save for your fist somehow, I guess, oddly enough.
Oh, what, like weapons?
If you really care about that 1 point of acid damage you took.
I'm not really that bothered, and now I'm healed. It doesn't really care.
Don't they count as magic weapons now or something? Yeah.
I
It
wish.
doesn't matter.
And no, I'm not. They don't count as magical for me.
I'll just stab it with my dagger.
Stab.
Okay.
I don't care that much about my dagger. Take that, and I'm combat expertising and passive aggressiving or whatever it is.
I like that. I'm passive aggressive.
Attacking.
Passive aggressive.
Yes, you'll hit. Power attack will only add a +1 damage to this because it's a light weapon. I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll add
No, wait. It's still just it's still a +2. Sorry, it's a +2.
Yeah, that's half a strength, right?
What?
Is that right?
Power
It's a-
attack.
she's using a
Oh, it's a
dagger.
+2. You're right. Yeah, it's a +2.
Why +2 and not +3?
Because it's not a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, you can't wield it with
Okay.
two. Yeah, you could wield it with two hands, but not really.
You still get the +1 from the statue at least.
So I'm just going to click my little button thing, and it's just -1 from that because it's easier. 13.
You're using a dagger, not your swing blade.
Yes, I know. Sorry, I just realised as soon as I clicked it.
Curve blade, not
would've
swing
been
blade.
awesome.
Totally different movie.
That would have been super awesome.
Totally different movie.
So, okay. Totally forgot that daggers are not very good. 1d4. Normally it would be 1d4 -1.
Was it silvered?
Yes. So then it becomes, with the power attack, it's
+1.
+1.
+1 from the Elasmus blessing.
So it's 1d4 +2.
Is that right? Yeah.
Is Lockhart frozen or just anticipating? No.
Anticipating, I think. 4 damage. I like the 14 better.
Okay. I guess you can make a reflex save to see if your dagger gets damaged or not.
No. Okay.
No.
Should
Do I
be
get the
just safe.
+1 from my statue?
Yes.
10.
Ooh.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Wow, and that's 6 points of acid damage. Your dagger might have just melted.
Better that than a beak.
I don't know. My beak can be healed.
I'll find you a better dagger.
Where the heck are those?
Yeah, not like she's not covered in weapons still.
Damaging items.
I'll teach you, Lockhart. You should have subbed this out for a bunch of goblins or something. That'd have been a lot less complicated.
Then we'd be puzzling how the goblins took down the dinosaur.
You guys.
Huh?
This is actually damaging you guys. How can I say no to that?
I was pretty damaged in the last fight, thank you.
And that required looking up rules as well.
Yeah, right. Whoever wrote this really loves situational combat.
I think we discussed it already.
I think we did.
Mr. Greg Vaughn.
Right.
Yes.
Come on.
Sewer manor.
I want items. Ah. Ah.
Ah.
Whatever. Well, we'll see if it survives till Masaki's turn. Anyway, Ooze's turn. So, since Nearmore did not break the combat, it gets a +5 to its grapple check.
+5's a lot.
33, I'm pretty sure, beats your CMD.
No, that's not going to do it, dude. I'm kidding.
So, Sense is essentially going to do damage and constrict you at the same time. I'm just going to kind of combine these rolls a bit.
Just because you want a big dramatic number.
So, this is the purely physical damage.
Piffed.
Oh, that does that
1
spell.
point of acid.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, so yeah. So total 13 points there.
Done.
I just healed that. Jeez.
Right, I exploit it. I
No, you
fail.
don't.
I flurry it. This is going to be at +1s. 9. Natural 20.
Immune to crits.
10. Ah, boo. It hits anyway.
So 1 hit.
7 damage.
Alright.
See if you can roll another 6 for acid.
Nope. Brunsk.
This thing's got a lot of hit points.
Its AC is 5, so it needs them.
Wow, 5?
Oozes are not good at dodging things.
So when I rolled that 8, I actually hit it.
Except it's a natural 1.
Oh yeah, missed that. I can't fail with a natural attack, can I?
Natural 1s fail attack rolls.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Brunsk. So Brunsk does his double attack again. Hit and hit. Damage is good. He just needs to make me some reflex saves. Oh no! Sheila's hurt, and Heidi.
Shit.
Sheila, not very much. Ooh! I think his hand axe might have melted.
Nice.
However, that does enough damage to destroy the membrane holding the ooze together, and it dissipates and becomes non-acidic as it mixes with water. There we go.
I guess time to hit Nearmore a few times with the stick, at least.
Woo!
14 total?
Thank you, dude.
Do you need another whack, or?
I'm good. I'm down 9, that's fine, thank you.
How many do I have?
I seem to be tanking a lot today.
Do you need one, Misaki?
I have 24. I need 3 more. No, I'll be fine.
Ah! I love that. I need 3 more. Awesome.
Oh wow. Yeah, that
Sheila? I mean, Heidi?
I was going to say my dagger.
I think your dagger bit the dust a while ago.
I can't. Does the acid bypass the hardness?
Let's look. I'm looking.
I'm not overly concerned, so
I think it would have to, because otherwise the whole damage is kind of worthless, because these things have hardness of 10 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'd assume things like mithril and stuff would be a little harder for it to dissolve, but you can see some ways hardness might work. But
Oh, okay, here it is. Divide the damage by 2 before applying the object's hardness? What? No. I think I must just go through, because otherwise it's almost worth nothing. Almost everything has hardness that would bypass it.
well, I mean, it could be that it wouldn't dissolve weapons, but yeah.
beaks.
Except that it specifically says that if it's a wooden or metal weapon,
Yeah. Well, I mean, wooden weapons have pretty crap hardness.
it's still 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it probably bypasses it, in which case the dagger is melted, as well as maybe the handbox.
Isn't it just broken, or is it actually destroyed?
If it's half hit points, it's broken.
Right.
If it's completely at 0, it's destroyed.
I will attempt a
is
mending
ruined.
on Sheila at least. Probably not good enough for her, but you know.
I think Sheila's too heavy for you, but she only did take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
So is the dagger is completely destroyed.
It's a light blade, which have 2 hit points.
So it's still a handle like the sun sword, right?
Cry.
Let's see, Ooze.
Yeah, it might be the first time I've used it anyway.
Let's look at
That is a
grey.
bit odd. You know, the hardness says that its hardness is subtracted from the damage. It is the number that represents how well it resists damage. But then there's nothing about acid in here. It's
Well,
all
it's
I think it's all assuming sundering.
Well, here it is. It'll be under energy attacks.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, that's right. Acid is an energy.
Energy attacks deal half damage to most objects. Divide the damage by 2 before applying the object's hardness.
So that makes it sound like the hardness does.
Some energy types might be particularly effective against certain objects, subject to DM discretion. For example, fire might do full damage against parchment, cloth, and other objects that burn easily. Sonic might do full damage against glass and crystal objects.
I guess that's down to you then, dude. But it's still only doing full
Certain
damage.
attacks are
it's-
especially successful against some objects. In such cases, attacks deal double the normal damage or may ignore the object's hardness.
Right. Where's that?
Little lower down.
A little lower down.
Vulnerability to certain attacks.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Certain attacks are especially successful. Nice.
Basically, I mean, the thing is that it specifically says wooden or metal objects. And, I mean, metal
What, is
has
that
a
in the...
base, metal has a base hardness of 10.
Right.
So
It can't actually damage metal.
it can't actually damage metal, basically, unless it ignores hardness. So I'm kind of inclined to say that it has to ignore hardness then.
But it do half damage.
Is that part of the creature's ability?
It's the acid ability.
That's odd.
The digestive acid that covers a gray ooze dissolves metals and organic material, but not stone.
That's fair.
I suppose technically, you were wearing armor, but technically your clothing has been pretty much eaten away.
Yeah.
Armor or clothing worn by a creature grappled by gray ooze takes the same amount of acid damage unless the wearer succeeds on a DC 20 reflex saving throw. So your clothes took like 30 points of acid damage during that fight.
I can be naked. I'm fine.
Yeah. But no,
The ooze's touch deals 12 points of acid damage per round to wooden and metal objects, but it must remain in contact for a full round. So it can actually eat metal as long as it remains in contact with it.
yes. But again, it's because earlier it says wooden or metal weapons, so it implies that a metal weapon would still be at danger from it.
Mm.
When normally according to Hardness of Wimby. So I'm thinking it has to be very acidic and bypass it.
Yeah, I think this is a GM call thing, dude.
But anyway, what is it? It's just a dagger and a hand axe, so it's not like it's...
Yeah, right.
Not just a hand axe, Sheila. Or, I mean, Heidi.
And it is a silver... Wasn't it a mithril dagger?
Was it a mithril one?
Yeah, it's a dagger. Oh, no, it's a mithril rapier.
Silvered.
You have a mithril rapier, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, silver doesn't seem to have an effect. I mean, it's just a coating on it, so I think... Yeah, that's fine. It's melted.
Time to search the pond, I guess.
I'm happy enough with that call because otherwise the ability just doesn't make sense.
No, that's fine.
Because even with wooden things, they have a hardness of 5, which means it eats very, very slowly away at them in combat that it almost doesn't matter. I don't know. So, searching the room, the pools. There is some very slightly acidic spring water. I suppose it's not really spring water, just the salt has...
Oh, come on. This hasn't killed things carrying lots of acid-resistant wonderfulness.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Can we find some actual clean water that we can bathe in at some point?
Thing can help
Found
you.
multiple locations of fountains with clean water in them.
I know, but they're all too scary to use. They all have like crazy ass creatures and stuff in them.
No, you guys have ignored them. There's been a few where they just kind of are these fountains that continually pour water out of them. There's one on this level. But whenever I mention them, you guys are like, "Oh no, not touching any spring that radiates magic."
No, I can make as much water as you want too.
I just want a pool I can go swimming in and like bathe and stuff.
Ruffle the feathers. Bird bath.
Ha!
Bird bath, that's right. That's what it is.
A bird bath. I like that.
I need me a bird bath.
Bird bath.
Guess we should check out the skeleton too, or whatever.
Yeah, let's search the room and check the pools and everything. Let's be wary for another one of those things in that second pool.
Okay. And in fairness, those early perception checks were too low to notice it.
Yeah, it's clear in the clear water, basically, isn't it?
It's kind of gray, but even so, it still blends in very well, especially with a stone bottom to it.
Right. So there's nothing in the pool?
No.
Okay.
I guess if you're investigating that skeleton there,
We are.
a huge mouth with very, very sharp teeth. It's definitely a large creature. Actually, quite possibly, I think it might be a huge creature. It's a quadruped. Very long claws on it.
Gigantic sloth.
Knowledge, Arcana, or Dungeoneering?
Arcana 34.
All right. Gary, you believe in your studies in the Elven College of Magic that this is the fossilized remains of a bullet.
Ah! Cool.
Oh, what?
A bullet.
Oh, what is one of those?
It's like a big burrowing thing.
Yes, they're land sharks.
The thing on the old barrier peaks.
It would be really bad if there was an alive one here,
Yes.
Okay.
because it would be eating on us right now.
There clearly will be now.
Is there any arcane use of a fossilized bullet parts?
Not in particular. As bullets are typically things created by magic, their body parts themselves are not hugely magical. Basically, you have to. It's sort of an efficiency thing there. You're not going to get something worth more than what has been put into them.
Was this oozed to death at some far point in the past, or?
No, it's fossilized. This thing died many thousands of years ago.
Old age.
You think examining it, there does appear to be a faint sort of what might have been a collar around it. It's difficult to kind of tell, but
It's like a pet bullet.
Detect magic just to make sure there's not a +1 arrowheads lodged in it or something. Yeah.
yes, no signs of magic. No signs of a violent death. It does indeed look like it sort of laid down and died, as far as you can tell.
Oh.
So that's all in pet. So do we want to go up and take out the suzerain on this level, or do we want to go down and down those stairs?
West.
I think we probably want to go finish this level up.
Sounds good.
So let's go do that.
So you're heading up.
Hopefully that acid just burned out the disease in Misaki.
Yeah, I forgot about Masaki being diseased.
So did I.
I guess we're going this way.
I think Lockhart did too. Maybe.
We haven't rested yet.
No.
Oh, you guys have been like 3 or 4 sessions since your last rest.
We're hardcore.
It's good. We are. We're hardcore here. We're just not pissing around.
It's mostly because you guys invested in the wand of cure light wounds.
Oh, and the wand of
and the one with poison.
Yes.
That's allowed us to bowl through a lot that would have stopped another party.
yeah, we would have had been.
I wonder if at this point I should possibly ask for another use of that charge. How many hours was it?
3.
Yeah, ping it off thing.
Yeah, we probably do owe it another one.
I think it would be reasonable to say 3 hours would have passed at this point.
That's fair.
All right, another 4 charges off.
Ping, 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 ping. Just in case.
Oh no.
It's nice being immune to poison, just saying.
So peering around the corner?
Yeah. Oh, the hell. Okay, so the corridor goes up and there's a couple of things coming off of it and a door on one side.
Yes.
So let's...
You can't quite make it out, but
Right.
there is a light source
Oh.
coming from way... I'm on the right. Way up here.
In the blackness.
Yes.
Okay.
It's flickery, almost like an actual live flame.
Huh. It's probably gonna freety. Okay, let's creep to here and look around that
It's
corner.
amazing how right you are.
That would be pretty terrifying.
We'll have initiatives as you turn around the corner and your...
Was that Gary the Elf rolling initiative?
No, it was him flickering around the corner.
Oh,
Ooh, 3 for my initiative.
nice work, dude.
I refuse.
Is
I'm
that
not make enough initiatives in
is
one.
that a lemure again?
There is another lemure.
24!
28.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Gary got a
2.
1.
Well, 2 with the Lasnus's blessing.
Thank you, Erasmus. It makes Gary less crap.
Oop, why did I put that there?
Don't know why I hang out with you guys.
Because nobody else wanted you.
Hello, I'm Gary the Elf. You see that?
No!
Run away!
Oh no, that thing will totally take damage from your fists. No problem. Go for it.
Thanks, Gary. I'll be going for it.
All right, no sooner than you kind of get around there when a blobby lemure lets out a bellow of its flabbiness.
A flabby bellow. It's the worst kind of bellow.
All right. So, Nearmore, however, gets to go first, reacting before it.
Exploit it. 17.
It is exploited.
Move in. Wallop.
And
Figured as much. Wallop it.
I
okay.
thought we didn't beat up lemures, or is that just that specific
Just
one?
stinky.
16.
Yes, that will hit.
Lies 18. 12 damage.
We can't even shut the door on these ones.
Boom.
There doesn't really seem to be a door.
Boom.
Yes.
I love that I can do 12 damage with my fists and I didn't even max my roll.
Selecty. So you're bypassing damage reduction, so...
Yes.
Poor Lemire, too.
Yes, thank you.
You hit it quite a lot.
Good. It deserved it.
Misaki.
I shall wander into the room.
Is if yes.
15, 20, 25, 30. Can I go diagonal? Can for
Yep.
Milton there.
Yep, you can get to there.
Can I hit it from there? I can't, can I?
Yes. Yeah, you
Can I?
can hit to there.
Okay.
Now, admittedly for Misaki, you can't quite see the other one because as Gary holding the light source, it's not quite extending far enough, what with the corner and all.
Mhm.
But you can still see this one.
Okay, can I do my normal combo
Yes.
thing of awesome, massive?
Yes.
Cool.
You can use your power attack and combat expertise.
Okay, and I'll carry on using the silvered one just because that's my.
Because it's still smart to do so. You're fighting devos.
Oh, you are shitting me.
Look at all those ones.
It's just been such
You
a
suck,
long
Misaki.
day.
Yeah, it's been a long day of slicing. Your arms are tired.
Well, when you've done as much damage in one day as I have,
It's
right.
true.
She's run out of
probably
damage.
What, 300
no
damage or
praise
so today?
for it.
That's funny.
I'm almost going to have to, when I go back and listen through these, actually try and figure out during this day how much you guys have actually done.
Right?
So Brunsk. Brunsk is just going to kind of step here for now because he doesn't want to get too far away from Gary. And he also can't see that far away from Gary anyway. Gary.
I can't do anything to the lemures. I think I'm going to walk up and hit Brunsk with a light spell
Yay!
so that he's got some freedom of movement.
Shininess. Lemire 2 has 2 targets. One from Saki. Nearmore.
Hi, how's that going? I will
No,
attempt to...
no. It's attacking Nearmore.
Oh, sorry. Not paying attention.
Hal was getting attacked and he did not realise.
2 7s will not hit.
No, they will not.
The other
Not
one.
unless they're cumulative.
And even then, they won't hit.
20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, that's enough. The other one charges out of the darkness towards Misaki.
9.
But she's scarily backlit now.
Yeah, that's right. She's intimidating.
Ooh.
Apparently intimidating enough. That is, wow. Sorry.
What?
I think I just noticed a misprint in my bestiary.
What? Really? How dare they?
And well, it's a weird little thing. In senses, in Lemure, they have dark vision 60 feet, and then see in darkness beside it.
What?
It's true.
Nice. So is that just like defining what dark vision is?
I guess it's probably the only creature that has it there.
Huh.
Sorry, I just have to. That was interesting. Anyway, now it is Nearmore.
Aye.
After the Lemures prove failures once again.
I will exploit the one... ahead of me. The one that I've attacked already.
Yes.
25.
You exploit it.
I flurry him. Natural 20. 17.
Yes.
Crit confirmed. Second hit is a 10.
Oh, that will not hit it.
So only 8 damage. Wow. Oh, lies.
On the crit?
Confirmed.
To confirm.
Yeah, 8 and a 7.
All right, that will enough to explode it.
Like a big pile of chocolate pudding.
Saki.
I 5-foot step to there, just in case it wants to pick who it wants to attack.
Smack it full in the nostril.
Yes, it has plenty.
It has
of
a very big nostril. Yeah.
Get it right in the nostril.
21.
Hey, that'll do.
16 damage.
Wow, that'll do. It kind of, it's not dead, but it's down for the count.
Oh, look, Misaki doing all the damage again.
Yay!
Bad life.
You just kind of swing your sword through its nostril and it dissolves around and turns into this pool. Brunska's happy that he's lighting.
So do you want to go up to the light or check the door? I guess the door won't will wait for us if we.
Where do you go?
West.
What do you think, Hal? Up or?
Oh, I think we should check the door out first. It would be terrible to have it open behind us and have something come and rape us from the back.
True, but yeah, okay.
Or we could check what's up that corridor where the light is.
Yeah, I mean the door, whatever's behind the door might not be aware of us. Here, since we took out
Let's go this way.
Which way?
Around the door.
Okay.
Just to kind of, just in case anything's listening.
And in fairness, between the shouts of the lamures, the fight, and the light, if anything beyond the door probably has noticed you.
We get to hear and we have a light source as well, so
you can see through the door through the light now.
it's magic light.
All right.
I can't believe how big this level is, Lockhart.
Yeah, why'd you make such a big level?
What the hell is that? Look, these fire elementals.
In a protected.
Looking up ahead, between your light source and the light source of the area, you can see a 30-foot diameter, softly glowing circle of runes shimmers on the floor. What appears to be a single flickering flame burns with no apparent source of fuel in the middle of the room, and 2 creatures seemingly made of fire kind of walk around it. Currently, they appear to be staring at you.
Nice.
They're rather small, not much, around the size of a halfling.
Is this a wall to my left, Lockhart, or is this a door?
A wall with a door in it.
No, I meant directly to my left. Does that wall continue up?
Oh! Yes, that's kind of weird.
Sorry, dude.
No,
There we go. That's yeah, it's okay. I thought it might be another entrance. I guess we're going to process to this door. Are those things coming out of that circle?
No, they don't appear to.
Probably can't.
They
Gary,
seem to
can they get out of that circle?
Try and check what the circle is.
Spellcraft check.
17.
You're not certain of the nature of the circle or if it's even functioning anymore.
Detect magic.
There is indeed a magical aura of the circle. Moderate aura. Spellcraft check. Another one.
16, 18 if it's a magic item. I'm trying to find the...
No, you're still not sure. Just can't tell. Magic is there, but you can't tell whether or not it's been damaged over the years or if it's an entirely different effect altogether.
Circle's doing something.